let's start the this map is the second place in the Silver Stone, the sculpture garden. Before I'm searching the Head Lighthouse with Pete, and I found 5 items, and this time I'm searching about Bali in the sculpture garden. The Pin interpretations. Oh, the fox is thinking something. But I want to learn English with these games. I'm searching another items. For example, the person's name, Balmont Rousset. And more. There is 3 sculpture. It is sculpture. The blue pin interpretations. Debut. This fox is also sculpture. Oh, the tail is like a dolphin. Fox then. Kawaii. Raymond the fox. Baby fox, very cute until they grow up and rip off your wing backs. Well, they are the gathering groups. Gardeners group. Growing group. Oh, it's close. I can close up these items. Fingers group. Long clip. Brush, fingers, glove. Maybe these items are also the item. Walnut is a fox. Walnut is old enough and comfortable enough with the people of Silverstone that she no longer fears living in the park. She considers it her park in broad daylight. Come, Ornette, a fox.
Gloves! I love them. I can't get enough gloves.
Can't get enough gloves.
I stole farmer's glove.
You stole farmer's glove? From where?
I stole a fisherman's glove.
Oh, you stole the fisherman's glove.
I saw that girl out in my woods, riding that strange bumpy beast around again.
Beast around again.
She really seemed to love that awful creature.
Awful creature.
This was an opportunity I wasn't going to miss.
Oh, I've seen it.
Lovely gloves.
I always did suspect there might be something in those rumours about camels on the island. All that time, and Val never let on. Bless you, Val.
But who is Val? What is the girl's name? Oh, okay, Valerie. the shortening. Brush grooves. Is it? Is it? Yay!
Hey, Morris. I bet you wish you were alive so you could rub me with this glove.
Love me with this glove. Glooming glove. Is there nothing?
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again, Morris. I'll pop up to let you know when we're close to one.
Well, I should continue find drinking. Woman and child. The sculpture's name. Woman and child called Cornelia Kircher. Push. What is this? Shermiston Sculpture Park sign. The Shermiston Sculpture Park, located in the grounds of Shermiston Hall, draws some of the biggest names in contemporary art to the island. Many of them stay at the heart as part of the Royal Famous Artist Residency Program. Let me see. I should set the volume of music very, very loud. Okay. Who is this? Incredible Robbins. Fishman. Gardener waste. Oh. The apple thing. Andre Pickering, groundskeeper. Thank you for giving. Dub. Good books. Oh, matchbox in good books. Is any person who thinking bar, think about bar. あれこれどこかな、これ違うな。なんか浮いてる。The floating this one of parts of trees. ないな。なくはないんだろうけど。Nothing. I want to find the Grenkins area, but I can't find the hint. Any hint? ない。Nothing. Next. Oh. And August. Mimi Belconti. Barry, the childhood friend.
In the last summer, before our GCSEs, Val and me spent a lot of time together. usually wondering how we could get our hands on something to drink.
Get our hands on something to drink. Nice memory.
No one on this stupid little island would serve us, though.
Service do.
One day, we were hanging around on the allotments near the quay when we spotted something. And so, later that night, we went into the woods behind Val's house to drink it, sitting on top of that ancient stone that they say protects the island. But there was no way we were going to get through it all. So we decided to bury the rest.
Bury the list.
A few weeks later, we went to dig it up again, but couldn't remember where we dug the hole.
But couldn't remember where we dug the hole. Wow. Very big.
There is so much of our history buried on this island. Stories everywhere, right under your feet.
Right under your feet. Drinking. Cool. Oh. Very difficult. Wow, there is 10 rankings. Scallop Jaspis, small duration, 7. Bushes. ここじゃん。あれじゃん。耳セレクト。トラッシュ。
Wow, Morris, this smells incredible. I'm getting scallops, I'm getting peaty bogs, I'm getting roast lamb. Woof!
Maybe this is alcohol drink. And they One more, only 50 centimeters under. Who is Mariana? Runs the Kiefer Company in Shermaston's old town and one of the first of the fish folk to open business on Shermaston's. Yeah, in Shermaston, sometimes the not human person is there. Maybe the all of the person looks like a human, but sometimes there is the fisherman like her, Mariana. Okay, let's go next. I found Grankins. What up? Wow, next Grankin. これですね。This is this. Okay. White quality is contained in the top. Thank you. これヘクトパイラス What say pipe. Chief art critic for the Times. The Times is the paper's name. newspaper's name. Shally Mipes Florist. Who is he? Godfrey Brown, landlord of the Camel. Camel is the beast's name. Picnic. これピクニックバゲッツこれ Look. Oh, the pie contains an egg. Thank you. For John Dory. Handsome guy. Lula Baxter. Sandwich box. Is it sandwich? Avocado and tomato. Tomato. The freedom of the morals. A permanent work. This was the first sculpture to be erected in the park. It was commissioned to commemorate the end of the annual Moral freedom. The bone is nice. Data. Richmond. Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Where are you from? Contribution. Murmuration. Moon ってなんだろう What is moon? Birdhouse. Wow, I like that these materials. Birdhouse. Wow, へんてこ Strange bird. へんてこだ。ピピ。ポポポ。Egg. Deer's egg is big. Kawaii. I want to have a bird in my house. Oh my god, strange house. Black bird, strange bird. Your name is not strange bird. Nest. Ah, tamago da. Egg. Chicken. Bird house. Don't I watch second? なんか見てる気がする。何？いっぱいある。There is so lot. But what I found while looking for Ford. What's this? What is this? Caterpillar. I don't know what saying this. I guess something is there, but there is a lot of materials, so let's go next. I don't have so lot of time, but the humor isn't there. Where is the person who is thinking about the birds. 見ました。There is. What's up? I know. That green kid place. But let's go with him. Is it he? Not she. Oldest friend of Henry or?
I spent the summer of '83 with Henry Outram, Laird of Shelmerston, in his grand hall working on a new piece. It was supposed to be about the volcano, but once I arrived, I found myself particularly taken by all the vales around the island. Henry was a delightful host, always excited to have us bright young artists around, and always ready with a charming question or a fortifying glass of something. His daughter, I think her name was Mallory or Valerie or something, was usually outside roaming the grounds. Henry said she was discovering herself and learning self-reliance through independent play. She seemed feral to me.
Fairer to me.
One day, I came across the perfect finishing touch to my sculptural masterpiece, but it turned out to belong to the wretched child. I tried to explain to her why I needed it, but she snatched it away and walked off. I went to Henry, thinking he could make her give me the boat. But to my astonishment, Henry told me it was up to her if she wanted to give it to me.
That's correct way.
Henry called his daughter and we all talked about it. When Henry suggested that maybe I could buy the boat, her little eyes lit up. It cost me £200 for that little wooden boat, but it was worth it.
It is correct way.
Henry was a good dad at heart, caring about Val's feelings, and treating her like a grown-up even when she was little. Partly how she became so independent, I reckon. I know it was tough on him, but they both turned out pretty well.
I reckon. What is this expressing way? Reckon. Recognize on... I don't know. Pretty well. And I know that place the sculpture. これでしょ? Is it?
I wonder how many people even saw this.
Even saw this, yeah. That is in the heart. The water is contained. グリーンキンを見つけておこう。I find green king. これでしょ? Is it? Oh, I'm sleepy. Fourth green king. The seed giver. Oh, nice. Seed giver. あるかな? The clump, a lovely bit of greenery, favorited by the local teens for late night cider drinking. どういうこと? And I missed one item. Maybe one person is moving around this area. So I found they are the seed eaters. うるさい。こうですか。こっちか。ポポポ。イエーイ。Jesus. Ranking. Julian and Joel, famous artists from the mainland. There is a mainland somewhere. Oh. Is he? Listen. Is not he? Is he the father?
After my wife Penny's death, I struggled to find ways to spend time with my daughter. It had hit us both hard, but, stiff upper lip and all that. I always found it best to keep busy. Looking for something we could do together, I bought Valerie a set of paints. But she never even opened them. I was cross at first, but asked myself, what would Penny do? So I decided to let it go.
What would Penny do?
Then one day I managed to talk her into coming into the park with me to paint some of the nature she loves so much. She wasn't very enthusiastic, but agreed to give it a try.
Give it a try. She wasn't very enthusiastic, but agreed to give it a try.
It was a disaster. Valerie simply didn't have the temperament for painting. She had a huge, silly tantrum and threw all the paints away.
Oh. This time a little bit hard to catch that picture.
I told her I wasn't having this kind of childish behavior, and I told her to stay in her room until she had calmed down. I wished Penny was still with us. She would have...
Very hard, that, to lose a parent. Was never going to be easy after her mum died, but he always did seem distracted with his fancy art projects.
Is she his fancy art project? So Barry's father had an art project, and it is a fancy. I get this, maybe this. これコンクリートパイナップル。Green King 6. The TH sound is very hard to Japanese. Concrete pineapple, only visible for the top of pilgrimage. The concrete pineapple was installed as a folly at the heart of the hill, situated in a space that is seemingly impossible for such an object to enter. ここのホールから見えるってことね。But someone is looking for watching the so far away. Bones game. Bowls has been the official sport of Shermanston. If you don't count Sherwood living, which is the local dot. Since the early 20th century, when it was introduced by the Belo Vagonzais Italian settlers to the island. 難しい。なんだろうね。What is this? Burgess. I know the similar games. Tongue bush. あれ近いんじゃないの？ I found that color palette, but this is very 近い。ちょっと自分とかないよね。これ違うよね。It's not. Treehouse. Katie and Aludor built this treehouse with their grandmother, Granny Jess, and spent a lot of time up here, keeping a lookout for the sneaky monsters invading Shermaston. The visiting artists give them plenty of material for these games. これが She is their grandmother. これか。It is. Udlang. A gift from father. Old palette.
Yeah, painting really wasn't for Val, was it?
Painting really wasn't for, but wasn't it? That 文章構成construct of phrase is very difficult. Painting really wasn't for, but was it? So the painting is not for, but think is it color materials or just moss? Arthur is Katie's younger brother. He loves drawing, playing with his dog Pig, and killing monsters. Katie Bergonti. As the eldest Bergonti child, Katie is the responsible one, but that isn't saying much at all. Everyone of Shermaston knows the Bergonti children and keeps an eye on them wherever they happen to be. Katie's and others select treasure box given to order or winning museum badge. Kazoo. Is it like a whistle? Katie's dog gave her this for good luck. Kato Geocodo. Maybe we found a lowhead dug up near his campsite. A lowhead. Maybe this is the gathering something. They love this dog. Wow. Kawaii neko-chan. Kitten. Also, and Katie's dog Pig is having a sniff at something. Okay. And let's find out final thing. I know that place there is thing. There is also someone's commemorative bench, memorial bench to Valley Autumn. Her father, the raid, was keen to commission artist Cornelia Kitcher to reinterpret the very notion of bench. However, it was pointed out that wasn't really Barry's style, and so some sensible bench was made by a local carpenter instead. This bench is for Val. The Sermonstones people have the culture of making bench for dead people, is it? And I find one more person thinking about the bars. これか。あ、セカンド。ファーダー。じゃーん。No. Second story of her father.
The famous sculptor Vernon Russet was working on a huge statement piece in my honor. A statue of a camel with my head. When I saw it, I felt quite uncomfortable, but I didn't want to upset him. Poor Vernon could be awfully temperamental, sinking into dark moods for days.
Vernon Russet, her apple head.
The week before the public unveiling, Vernon had me visit the statue. He needed to make some final adjustments to the face. Valerie came along too. She looked like thunder. She hated that statue and wasn't afraid to show it. I couldn't help thinking how like her mother she was. When the statue was revealed, the nose was missing. Fortunately, we all managed to cover our surprise and act like nothing was wrong, so no one was any the wiser. Some fellow from the Times wrote a glowing review, so Vernon wasn't too glum about
The
it.
nose is どっか行った Gone to somewhere.
I'm pretty sure I know what happened to that nose.
Val cut him nose.
Aha, the old Outram spirit. Good for you, Valerie. Your mother would have been proud of
Your
you.
mother would have been proud of you.
Yeah, Val told me about this. She had a whole speech prepared in case they figured out it was her who cut that nose off. But she never even needed it.
Cut that nose off. Cut that nose off. Okay, cut. They should. The English should cut to off. The ladies are coming. ここにあんの? Whoa. Is it their father? Is model? Two. Very conceptual things. The layered coffin. The liar is a key member of the Coffin Club movement and asked that this sculpture double as a mausoleum. This will be his final resting place. どこかな? Good idea, a great place to lose something. for Bruce Brush. What is this? What is this? What? What? The sound is good. No, stones. Slice it off with a single blow from a heavy thing. The holes of those stone nose.
Oh, this thing looks heavy. I'm surprised Val was able to even lift it.
Exactly. Thank you. The sun, the effect is very nice. Okay, I found all of the items about the bar.
Oh, we did it! Oh, yes! I know what Val smells like
Father
now.
is moving.
Her signal is
Look.
wafting through to me very clearly. Time to fly.
It is Sparky. Wow. What a smell. Sniff, sniff. Let's go. 4. Okay, let's go back to the to meet you, I like her.
Morris? Morris Lopton? Is that really you? And Sparky?
Val! Oh, it's so good to see you again.
You too. You're looking very,
Yeah.
yeah. But quite good, considering.
Hello, Val.
And Sparky talks now. Death certainly has been strange.
What
brings you by?
Well, we're trying to find a replacement custodian. You've surely seen the volcano.
Oh, yes.
Aggie
Poor Aggie.
must
Be very tired.
Aggie?
Aggie is the
Current
current
custodian.
custodian.
Oh, well, then, yes.
Oh, Morris. That's some ask.
Oh, you can do it, Val.
I'm flattered, but those are enormous shoes to fill. And I'm not like you, Morris. I don't love this town like you do. And, if I'm being honest, I can't abide all those arty types and mainlanders tromping around. I can't speak for them. This job isn't for me.
Isn't for Bob.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Val. But, well, I understand.
Thank you.
You too, Val. Sparky, I'd love to spend some more time chatting with Val.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morris. We really need to keep this search up. That volcano is looking dire.
Come back later, Morris.
Oh, well, all right, Val. I'll find you later.
Oh,
Goodbye.
very light conversation is finished. Okay, this time is next we go to another place.
Oh, slow down, Sparky. I need to get some things straight.
No time, Morris. We need to find the next prospect.
Well, it's just that I don't quite understand what we're doing.
We're looking for the custodian.
Well, I get that bit, Sparky, but what does the custodian have to do exactly?
Oh, well, it's hard to explain with your human words, but, the custodian kind of mingles with the island, becomes a part of it.
A part of the rock, the volcano?
Yes, the rock, and the sea, and the animals and plants. The custodian becomes a part of all of these things. It becomes part of the island spirit.
And you...
Yeah, well, a walking around talking kind of ghost. Stop being someone who can go into the West. It's quite a sacrifice.
Oh, wow. Oh, no wonder Val doesn't want to fill those shoes. Aggie must be a legend.
Ah, she really is.
I always thought there were those folks destined to be mayors and, I suppose, custodians. And then there are people like me and Val, destined for smaller lives. I suppose I'm more like one of those island oddities in the museum.
Yeah, and they were always the visitors' favourites. Now, we need to move on. Next up is Ogden Beckett, in the Old Town.
Ogden it is. I'm right behind you, Sparky.
Okay, so next time we go to Ogden. So see you, bye.